What's up, guys? My name is Connor Nolte. I played basketball at the University of Georgia from 2009 to 2012. I graduated from the Terry School of Business with a degree in marketing in 2011, and actually was able to get my master's degree in sports management and graduated with that in 2012. So I'm currently a senior digital brand producer for Finish Line. Hopefully you guys know the brand. It's a retailer in like 600 malls in the US. Really strong web presence. But what we do is, in this role, I work with different brands like Nike, Jordan Brand, Adidas, Under Armour, and help to create campaigns that we can use on finishline.com, as well as Finish Line's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all the social channels as well. So for example, last week I went out to Under Armour headquarters in Baltimore and kind of helped direct a shoot where we did video and photo content of 4 of their NBA players that are signed with Under Armour. And that content that we created is going to live, like I said, on the social handles as well as finishline.com in support of a new basketball shoe that they have coming out. So I get to do a lot of really creative stuff. I get to work with a lot of different brands. Every day is different, and I actually love my job. Previously, I worked at Nike's social media agency for a year and a half on the Nike basketball account specifically, which was a blast. And then I also worked for a year at Jordan Brand out of their New York marketing office. So I think for me, something that I took from UGA that really helped me in the future was, being held to a higher standard than anyone else. Really, I know a lot of times it's hard being held to a higher standard than the rest of the student body, but when you get to the real world, that actually really comes in handy. It really is an advantage. Whether it's being an interview candidate, I think just knowing that good enough isn't going to cut it, and you have to really be the best of the best. Whether that's work ethic, whether it's character, all those things that they demand at the University of Georgia of the athletes. Those things that's what's going to set you apart from other interview candidates, or if you're in a job already, that will set you apart from other people that are going for a promotion. I don't have any regrets from my time at UGA. I'm really happy with how things turned out for me. But there are some things that I did that I'm really happy that I was able to do, and I would recommend for everyone to take advantage of these opportunities as well. I found something that I was passionate about as a redshirt junior. I actually transferred into UGA after my sophomore year. I started at a smaller school, transferred to Georgia. I actually walked on and redshirted for that first year, and then earned a scholarship for those last 2 years. But while I was redshirting, I spent my time, I had a blog. I created a blog about just being a student athlete, but that was a way to showcase, my passion for social media and marketing. And I also had a trick shot video series that, I was able to get Coach Rick to join, and Coach Fox, and even Charles Barkley joined me. But working my connections through my coaches, just spending time when I was redshirting. So when the team was traveling, I would do my individual workouts, but I would also have a little bit of free time, and so I spent that creating my blog and these videos, and that's what really set me apart. I was able to get an internship because of that. And internship is something I'd recommend to everyone. It was so valuable for me. It was a way to just get experience in my field that I was passionate about and that I knew I wanted to work in when basketball was over. But it was also a way to create a network and start building a group of people that supported me, but were also in the industry that I wanted to be in someday. So I would definitely recommend interning if at all possible. It's not just, summers aren't just a time to kind of hang out and work out and get class done, but also, your coaches will probably be 100% supportive of you taking an internship that's going to help you after sports as well. The biggest career advice I can give you is to build a network and build it authentically. People can really tell if you're in something for the right reasons, and that's especially true when it comes to networking and trying to get a job in the future. Um, Being genuine and really looking at people that are in your field as mentors rather than just, oh, that might be someone I can call if I need a job one day. Really kind of realizing that, there are people that have been through this before and that can give you advice and that will really invest in you if you kind of ask them to, is a much better move than just, calling someone when you need something. And people can see right through that. So, I had the opportunity I found a couple people that, I saw were, CEOs of, one had an app based out of Atlanta. The other had a social media, marketing company based out of Oklahoma City. And through social media, I was able to reach out to them and kind of let them know, hey guys, like I want to be like you one day. What advice would you have? Would you be able to get on the phone, or would you be able to grab coffee one day? And, within 30 minutes, they both responded. And so I still talk to those guys, about once a month, and they're awesome mentors to me. And, I highly recommend finding a mentor, finding a network of people that, are doing what you want to do someday, and really kind of using them as, a mentor and really learning from them. That's something that I would really strongly recommend. It's worked really well for me, and I think it's a great move career-wise. And, with that in mind, the privilege of being a UGA student athlete is powerful. And, while it won't get you a job, it will definitely get you an interview, or it will get you a meeting over coffee. And so I recommend that you use that to your advantage. And like I said, not in a shallow way, but in an authentic way. And, like one of those two people that I would consider a mentor for me, I knew they were a Georgia fan, and that was a way for me to kind of make a first connection. And like I said, it's more of a friendship now than a business relationship. It's just a guy that I looked up to and who's been able to give me advice throughout the years. So definitely you can definitely use the Georgia G as a foot in the door, but like I said, it's not going to do the work for you. You're going to have to put in the work and still prove yourself. But it's definitely an honor to be a Georgia student athlete, and it's definitely been a great part of my career path. So, I really hope some of this advice kind of hit home for you guys. Hopefully it'll help you out in your career. I strongly encourage you guys to reach out to me if you ever have any questions. My name is Connor Nolte, ConnorNolte. Look me up on LinkedIn or Facebook. I'd be happy to, chat with you over the phone or by email, give you advice. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without some of the people that, I've looked up to in the past, and just people who have given me advice. So, I'm proud to be a Georgia Bulldog, and I hope that, maybe I can help you in some way. So thanks again for watching, and go Dogs.